Grand rising to the collective. Man, I know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content. Tap in with this content, man. But I ain't gonna hold you. Collective, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I love doing these videos. I love when we be commenting back and forth, having conversations. Some of y'all I done built relationships, like actual friendships with, man. I appreciate y'all. And if you haven't subbed up yet, you just like coming to the channel, whether you watching on your TV, you just like coming to check the vibes. I don't know. I appreciate you too. Hope you having a smooth 7. Collective, y'all know how we rock it. I love y'all, bro. I love y'all, man. Y'all don't understand. This has changed my life as far as like just having something to go for. To keep getting up every day for it. Man, y'all have no idea. So when y'all say, man, we appreciate these 4, I appreciate the love. It works hand in hand. So let's get straight to it. You already know what it is. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
I truly know why people are going through what they're going through right now, y'all. Did you guys see the sun today in Florida? Look at this, y'all. This is the sun in Florida. Do you see how big that is? So not only did we have this red sun in Florida today, look what happened in Saudi Arabia. So this exactly what took place in Saudi Arabia, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. This is literally Total Recall. What? Have y'all seen that movie? Look at that, y'all. Look at this. Is that a car coming through? But just wow. This is literally happening in Saudi Arabia. And it's not fake, because look at the wind blowing. Look at all that gust. And that kid was just basically running. Now, I don't know about y'all, but as I'm speaking to you guys right now, I have a pounding headache in the back of my occipital. It literally feels like someone's taking a jackhammer and just pounding it. Like, so much is going on right now. And I just made a video about how orange it was outside. And then when I looked, I seen what the sun is doing. What? Truly amazing times that we live in, y'all. Is anybody else experiencing this? Please let us know down in the comments below. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace out.
This, my friend, is an authentic piece of Dairy Queen chicken. Okay? And this is an animal. Now, I'm going to give him this. I'm going to set it down. Now watch him. You can eat it. Go ahead. Eat. We're going to leave him for a minute. We're going to walk around. We're going to turn back around. And we're going to go back. And look. He's still not eating it. Now look, we'll do this. We'll double the stakes. If the dog won't eat it, neither should you.
How many times we see videos of the dogs not even eating our food?
She don't even turn around and look at me. All I hear her say is, "Don't get out." I said, "Shit, you ain't gonna tell me twice. This ain't no scary movie. I ain't investigating shit, bitch." Let me tell you, motherfuckers, something about Randonautica. Think that shit a game if you want to. That motherfucker ain't playing no games with you. On God. I met this girl on like Tinder or something like that. One of them dating apps. And for our date, we decided we gonna go Randonautica. Randonautica? Is that a fucking word? Either way, we went Randonautica. We went to go Randonautica. Just to make sure neither one of us was a serial killer, we met at McDonald's, so we wasn't like giving each other addresses and all that. We meet at McDonald's. She get out of her car. I get out of mine. I hug her. I open the door for her. She get in. She get into my car and we giggling and shit like, okay, what we gonna type in there first? If I'm not mistaken, because I haven't been on there since I did it the last time, and that was the last time. If I'm not mistaken, they have a choice of you searching something vague and then something specific. That whole time we was doing it, we was doing vague shit. But with vague, you get vague stuff. So we'll search something like a skeleton or something like that, trying to see we see something spooky, and it would take us to somebody's house that had a skeleton like decorated on like their porch and shit like that. It's not far-fetched that happened because I was living in Arizona, so a lot of people have like Dia de los Muertos like decorations around their house all times of the year type shit. So it was like, oh, that's interesting. It took us to a skeleton. At this point, we've been driving for hours. We done did like 7 or 10 of them, and they was all vague. So it's like, okay, I'm kind of getting bored, so I think she might be getting bored. So I'm like, all right, time to get specific. And I seen like her eyes widen up, like, oh yeah, let's do it. So I'm thinking I got the green light. I'm like, oh, let's get this shit on. So I searched death and I put it in specific. Man, on God in heaven, that shit took us to the parking lot of a hospital. On God. Now, okay. That ain't nothing crazy. I ain't got to the crazy part yet. The girl that I was with is Mexican. I'm obviously very black, so we had been saying racist jokes to each other the whole time just because we thought it was funny. It was a joke. I'm like, I'm finna put racist in the specific section, and she busts all laughing like, yeah, do that shit. So I type in racist, and we driving, right? We driving for like probably like 30 minutes because we had driven like pretty much 30 minutes from where we met at. We driving, we go past the McDonald's. We go down this street. Each time I made a turn, she would look over at me like, where are you going? Like she was confused on where I was going. We was like 5 minutes from my destination and she just like kept like going like this in her seat, her face said, what you doing? 2 minutes left in the ride and I look over at her, I'm like, you straight? At this point, the energy in the car had like shifted. Like at first it was like bubbly, we listened to music type shit. At this point, she was silent. She wasn't singing along none of the songs. And at this point, I had stopped playing music. Man, we pull up to the spot and I thought she seen a ghost. I park and she immediately gets out, like open the door up. I'm like, oh, okay, this is weird. She opened her door real quick, but she didn't get out quick. She just got out like kind of like slow. And she was about to like grab the door so she can get out and like close it. I grabbed the handle of my door and I opened it. Like you can hear the pop to the door opening. She don't even turn around and look at me. All I hear her say is, don't get out. I said, shit, you ain't gonna tell me twice. Lock that motherfucker. This ain't no scary movie. I ain't investigating shit, bitch. I closed back and locked my door, and then I look over, and some people coming out of the house, and she still don't turn around to me. Like I said, she Mexican, so she's speaking in Spanish to the people coming out of the house. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Finally, everybody get quiet, and she turn around and say, how do you know where I live at? I said, bitch, on God in heaven, you watch me type that shit into Randonautica. I don't know where you live at. Also, at this point, I'm not even paying attention to what the people in the background doing. I wish I was, though. Because as soon as I said, you just watch me type that into Randonautica, she said, you need to go now. As soon as she said now, I seen about 5 of them bald tattoos, no shirt on, come out of that bitch strapped. Man, she closed that door. That foot was on the pedal, my nigga. Out of her. Boy, I ain't never drove and kept my head down so bad. They ain't shoot, but I had that head down in case they did, motherfucker. Long story short, she texted me later that night. Like, we talking about, like, what the happened? I'm trying to figure out what happened. Long story short, she tell me that her family hates black people, and she was supposed to be with a friend. Like, they didn't even know she was with a dude. Like, she was supposed to be with a friend. So when they seen me in the car with her, they tweaked out, like, type shit. That was the last time I talked to her, and that was the last time I used Randonautica. That shit ain't no game, boy.
Oh, that was a long.
This is why we do not swim in the Tennessee River. Just popped up right here. When my buddy's got his boat around, watch him pop up right here. Now, I'm telling you, for all y'all that swim in the Tennessee River, you got to stop. I'm telling you, you have to stop. We're not. Are we going to get back in the river? There's no way after this. There's no way. No. Oh, he just went under right up here. Somewhere right here. Watch him pop up. He's right here on the back of my boat. When I tell y'all, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is. But we come in, and it, like, was coming after my boat, like, almost hitting the top of the water. Bow, 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 running. And it just dove under. I've never seen nothing like it.
Dude, there's another one.
Oh, watch it right here. Watch it right here pop up. It's going to come up right here on the ass end of my boat. Right here, Right here he is. It's a gator tail. It's a big gator tail. I told y'all, it was an alligator. Right here, Tennessee River, just sitting on the back of my boat going, bow, 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 bow. Hey, I told y'all keep watching.
Listen, I don't care what nobody is telling you. We have officially reached another new level of brain rot. I didn't think it could get any worse. Y'all are blowing my fucking mind. I can't believe this shit. I was scrolling on my For You page and I seen a viral Vine from like 2014. I was like, let me watch this shit for the shits and giggles. It was the what's 9 plus 10 meme. Everybody knows my boy says 21. Why the did somebody walk in his room and he looked back like this? Did these niggas make an alternate ending, my nigga? That's not what the happened in the Vine. So I'm like, what type of fucking plot twist do we got going on in this bitch? I'm like, all right, maybe it's just some funny shit they made. My nigga, they did it with this nigga too, Welv in the grave. This nigga had a skinwalker walking in his AI video. Why the are we remixing videos, gang? Y'all remix Brown listening to T Grizzly. I don't know how the y'all niggas did this shit. And the little nigga that hits the ball on his head, why the is there a 7'3" nigga standing right there sizing this little nigga up? They remixed this nigga too. They talking about time traveling. No, nigga, y'all niggas are this shit up with AI. These niggas even remixed a Flight Rage. Is y'all niggas serious? This nigga looked to the right and walked straight out his room. He never did that shit. Flight never did that. We is officially cooked. We're in the end times, gang. I'm saying it.
Yeah, some of the stuff he's saying, those ain't Mandela effects. And they're not time travels, in my opinion. Could be wrong. I'm just gonna go with, that's AI. They switching up old videos and then putting it out there, seeing if we gonna all be like, nah, that's a Mandela effect. It's this over here. This is what it. We know what the originals was. We know what the new alternate endings are. But how y'all feel about Randonautica? Y'all believe, dude, or do y'all not? I mean, if it's real, I think that's the last time I would have had to deal with it too. That's far worse than the damn. That's crazy that she would look at him like that and just get out the car. But why would she open the door fast but get out slow? That's the only part that don't make no sense. I would think she would get out fast and just tell him go. That's what I would think. But I could be wrong. How y'all feel? Is he lying? Is he telling the truth? Let me know what y'all feeling.
If you're an American, I want you to watch this and let me read this to you, what I was tagged in. And it's very compelling. You know, we are so distracted by our TVs or by our entertainment or our football games or bills that we don't ever really see how we're being taken over. It happens slowly through time, little by little, until eventually we're at a point where we're like, what the? Why is it that prisoners get free food and water, but the homeless don't get free food and water? Pause. Think on that and come back. You are a slave, whether you know it or not. In your history, you were told that to become a nation, we fought over a 2% tax. But when you look around today, as they take these things by things, you are taxed over 65% on your dollar. You no longer have ownership of the title of your house. You don't even know what an allodial title is. And that is due to you being distracted. And that is due to you not knowing the laws of the land that you're under. Shit, you're not even under laws of the land. You're under maritime law. That's why you come out, and when you go to the hospital, there's a doctor to bring you into this realm. You know, Black's Law Dictionary is a dictionary a lot of people should read. Go see what these words actually mean. Shit, go look at the word rapture. See what that actually means. And ask yourself, are you the type of person that will stand for nothing and fall for anything, or stand for something and fall for nothing? The choice is yours. It's always been. Peace to the gods.
When I worked in mortgage and I was overlooking home loans, deeds and titles and things like that, and tax forms and all that type of information, there was a lot of things that even when we were working in that field, we didn't even know. So we had this page we would go to, so if we receive a call on somebody having a question about their title, why their title wasn't sufficient enough to get them this work done on their house, or whatever the case was, we would explain why that wasn't sufficient enough. But we would have to go to a page like, oh, let me place you on hold. Go to this certain page and read. And then when we go through trainings and our manager would give us like little like tidbits of information to learn from in order to go up the rankings or whatever you were trying to do, we would explain these things to the customer and the customer would be like clueless. It wouldn't make sense. And you know why it wouldn't make sense? Because they couldn't understand how a company that they placed their time and money and information, valuable personal information to, wasn't a way finessing them through the system, like finessing them, taking all their money, playing them. They paying for something that don't even work. They paying for something that's overpriced or you don't really need. A lot of stuff like that. And it's funny because I got tired of lying to the people. Because if I even said a wrong thing, you know, I get a quality assurance. They like to call it QAs. And then I get enough of those and you drop under 60%, you lose your job. Crazy, right? So pretty much you lying to these people to keep the company in business, to keep taking their money when you know all this shit is a scam. And I worked for a pretty cool company, still around, still make a lot of money. So for me, I got tired of doing that. And I felt, you know, it's something bigger for me in the world. Like, I can't be lying to people. I can't sit here and deal with people who are irritated all day because they getting played by the system. Because they don't understand. Nothing's wrong with that. So much other things you got to attend to. You got your kids, you got your family, you got things you got bills, like he just said. So I get it. I just couldn't keep working and doing people like that. I couldn't. Good money, but I couldn't do it. And I seen everybody fighting to get up the ranks. It's wild to me. And they literally in the same battle. They are stuck in the same system too in a way. Hey, but that's just my 2 cents. I like that. But if y'all want me to look more into Black's Law Dictionary, let me know. And if y'all want me to look more into the maritime laws and y'all want me to put that more out, let me know.
I just caught this. And ain't nobody talking about it, and we need to start talking about it more. Do y'all remember when he said this?
318, do we got any call history with her being 1096?
So I'm very curious, right? So I was like, let me go look this up and see what this means. And this what it means, right? Now think about this. Let's connect the dots. So when he said
318, do we got any call history with her being 1096?
He was basically saying, do we have any cause of her being a mentally ill patient? Why is that? Because he feels like if she is mentally ill, he can get away with it, right? Now, this is why I feel like it is very suspicious, okay? Once you asked her, did you need anything else? She said no, she was going back into the house. You kept questioning her, and then you asked for her ID, in my opinion, to get in the house because you knew she had to look for it. You asked her to go to a pot of boiling water and asked her to take it off the stove. And in my opinion, when she felt like it was a trap, she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. He says, gotcha. You better effing not, or I'll shoot you in your face. Pulls out his deadly weapon, walks towards her, screaming, and then fires. And then after you take her life, you call her a crazy bee. Also, hey, dispatch, do we have any cause of her being a mentally ill patient? Now listen, I'm just connecting the dots, and the more I connect the dots, the more it just don't sound right. The more it don't sound like he was doing his job, and just responding to a call and then a bad situation happened. Now, I am not saying that he actually had intentions to go to our house and do that. I'm not saying that. But I am saying this is very suspicious when you connect the dots. But that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I could be tripping. I like to think a lot. I could be tripping. But in my opinion, you know what? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But I think this video should be shared because I'm just now catching on to that 1096. And make sure y'all follow for more content like this and more updates. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.
Is he reaching? In my opinion, I don't think he's reaching. But let me know what y'all think.
Hello, I'm the manager that spills corporate tea as often as I can. Today's tea is extra delicious. So the reason why grocery prices are going to be coming down is because the corporate sales goals are not getting met in too many individual locations by the amount that food stamp money was reduced. So the people who use their food stamps on food, because they have to, and they don't have any more money left over because then they then have to subsidize their grocery budget with their actual dollars, is the problem right now in the corporate world. They don't have any money after food to then spend. See, so the WIC money is getting used, and then other money is getting used to then feed the families. There's no other money afterwards to buy bullshit. And that's the problem. So you know, specifically, it's the amount of money the sales goals are not getting met by is the missing WIC money. So, the more you know.
Yo, what the F is up with Justin Bieber's father-in-law, Stephen Baldwin? His TikTok videos are mad creepy. So I want to tell you a story about seeing Stephen Baldwin one time. So this was like 2014. I was living in Harlem. I was with my ex, and, you know, he had a lot of financial struggles. So, you know, we were at the check cashing spot in Harlem on 125th so he could cash his check. And mind you, this is the hood. In walks Stephen Baldwin. Now, my boyfriend was from Rockland County, and he went to a church in Rockland County. And Stephen Baldwin also attended that church in Rockland County. And he was acquainted with him at church. But now we're in Harlem on 125th at a check cashing spot. Stephen was looking real sus, trying to stay low key. And my boyfriend kind of like looked at him, but Stephen did not want to be noticed, you could tell. Like, what could Stephen have been up to that he needs to be at a check cashing spot in Harlem? Bro, you are a Hollywood actor. You are the brother of Alec Baldwin. You live in Rockland County. What are you doing at a check cashing spot in the hood in Harlem? Stephen has also been alluding to the fall of Hollywood. Go check out his videos and just feel and read the energy.
Yeah, I don't know where she getting with that, but y'all look.
You guys will not believe who just sent me a friend request on Facebook. This woman right here. I'm not going to tell you her name because I don't know if I have that permission. But thank you. This is a Christian family I was happened to have the pleasure to have a delayed flight with, where we talked and the delay didn't even matter. Thank you, and I've noticed she's been watching me make content, and guys, these two told me a life lesson, and this is, you notice since I went to Ohio and Tennessee, I've been saying this in my lives, and it's made me redirect my content towards Christianity, because as much as I want to expose it for what it is, at the end of the day, us three, regardless of our dogma beliefs or spirituality beliefs, we all want the same thing. We do. We all have the same moral fiber, and these are Christians. I'm, you could say, more Gnostic than anything, but nonetheless, this shows, one, those denominations are titles of division, and we're always focusing on the differences, people. We're never focusing on our likeness. And when I tell you, I am exactly like this 41-year married couple when it comes to moral fiber. I really am. And they've opened my eyes. And yes, I have started watching The Chosen. So I'm pretty interested. Not gonna lie, I'm sucked in. I watched the first episode. I'm sucked in, and I got a lot of seasons to go. But if anyone who's ever seen The Chosen, if you know, you know. But thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I still think about you too, and I wish your family all the best. I really do. Thank you for seeing me and all my rambunctiousness, and yeah. I hope one day our paths can cross. Because if there's anybody I would love to model myself as being a upstanding person in society, absolutely you guys. I wish you and your family nothing but the best. And thank you for watching. Come on this journey with me. Maybe I'll open your eyes to some things. Life is good. We need to start focusing on the likeness and the good and not the division and the bad. Peace to you guys. I love you guys.
Hey, don't that sound real familiar? I be saying that all the time. Man, my uncle used to tell me, stop worrying about the differences. Because when you look at your differences, it divides you. Look at the similarities and you'll see a lot of yourself in someone else. Y'all can start to maybe build a bond, get to become cool. And we all want the same thing. So regardless on whatever you believe in, whatever religion you run with, whatever your belief system is, I respect it and I don't judge it. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what your belief system is. All I care is that you living right and you treating others with respect and you on a mission for something good, something great. That's it. That's it. I don't care if you believe in this, that, this, or that. As long as you treating people with respect and you on the right mission and right path and you doing the right thing, that's all that matters to me, because that's going to make the world better. I don't care what you believe in. That has nothing to do with me. When you go pray, I'm not there. Nobody else is there. So why do anyone care about, oh, it's only this or it's only that? You got to believe in just this. Man, believe in what you want. Your free will, without worries. That's my opinion. That's my take. Let me know what y'all feeling, collective. Shout out Toxic but True Reality.
Just
my God.
washed up on the shore of La Jolla. Now, oarfish are considered doomsday fish. Now, right before Japan there was a quake in Japan, a 9.1 magnitude. It's been a while back. Before that happened, they had 20 oarfish washed up on shorelines, okay, in Japan. Now, over in California, we've had 2 so far. Now, the reason why this is very unusual, because these fish live extremely deep in the ocean, guys. Very, very, very deep. Now, they're called the doomsday fish because in the past, every time humans encountered these fish, something bad happened, seismic-wise, earthquake-wise, okay? Now, this is a sign, folks, because before, when the first oarfish was washed up on California shorelines, the day after, Southern California got hit with a 4.4. They got shook pretty bad. I said it in my last video, man, that we're going to see a mega quake anywhere between Japan, over there in Japan, and off the shoreline of California. I'm going to say this one more time. Folks, it's not if it's coming. It's not if it's going to happen, sorry. It's a matter of when. It's building up. Things are intensifying under the seabeds. The plates are moving. Even the fish are letting us know. Get ready. Buckle up, humans. We are about to see a quake.
we have not seen in a very long time. Guys, a 6.1 hit Japan between Taiwan and Japan yesterday. This is just the introduction. You guys are now being introduced to what is coming. And when I said it's coming, folks, it's coming in a way modern humans have never seen it before. This is going to be our new norm. And there is nothing we can do about it. Okay? These oarfish, they go up all the way up to 30 feet long. They're very elongated, weird looking fish. Weird. They live so deep in the ocean. The only thing that can kill that fish and wash it up to shoreline, seismic activity. I did say the Cascade subduction zone is waking up, didn't I? Maybe 2 to 3 videos back. And I've been preaching it. I've been singing it. I know, guys, I know the backlash that comes with the videos that I'm making. I'm fully aware of it. But if I don't tell you the truth, who's going to tell you the truth? Because the news ain't going to. Folks, prepare yourself. Because I've been looking at these readings and these seismic activities and what's happening right now. It's not looking good. California, you're going to get hit pretty soon. I would say if it's not today, within the next 4 days, California is going to see around a 4.0 to a 4.5. It's coming for you, California. It is. So prepare yourself. Japan, the 6.1, there's another bigger one coming again, Japan. Get ready. If this video make it over to Japan, share it as much as you can. Share it to your friends, share it to your family. If you're on the shoreline of Japan, be aware, head on a swivel, because there's a high possibility tsunamis are going to be heading your way very soon. California is no different. All right?
We have to talk about what this kid is saying in this video because I don't think he's making it up. Before I play the video, there's context. So this mother and son are watching scenic relaxation videos. He suddenly starts crying because he has this really bizarre memory. A lot of people are saying that, oh, he's just dreaming or he has a vivid imagination. I don't believe any of that. About to play the video, but watch this part when he leans back and he like stares upward. It's almost like he's having some sort of vision.
What's wrong? What's wrong, buddy? Talk to me. What happened? Can I let me know? Okay, what you're talking about? We passed away. Who passed away? What are you talking about, baby?
The river made us pass away.
The river did?
Yes.
The river made me and you pass away?
Yes.
A long time ago?
Yes. And now we're back.
Okay. And you got that from Scenic Relaxation and AK.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So, we died. Is that what you said?
No, I passed away.
Okay.
No, we didn't do that. We just passed away.
In the river?
Yes.
Okay, and why do you feel like that?
Because I passed away in the river.
By yourself?
With you.
Oh, with me?
Yes.
I was with you?
I want to pass away again.
You are?
I want to again.
You want to again?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't want to be here.
You don't want to be here?
No.
Why? Why don't you want to be here?
I will come back soon.
You will come back soon?
I will come back here soon as...
Grace and honey, what are you talking about? Baby, you've got to calm down. And what made you say all that? What made you say that story?
It was a story.
It's not? It's not a story. Don't eat your boogers, buddy. We'll wipe them. let's not want to pass away no more, okay?
Why?
Because Mommy would be so sad.
Did you want to pass away with me?
I will go anywhere with you, buddy.
Why?
Because I'll never leave you alone. Ever. I'm always going to be here for you, okay? Okay?
Will you pass away for me?
I sure would. I sure would, dude. I just don't understand what made you think of this. Buddy.
Something about the look in this kid's eyes. This is a memory. This is not like he dreamed this. What do you guys think?
I think reincarnation real. Y'all think that he was telling the truth? Kids don't really lie too often. They don't really lie too often. They'll tell you the truth, even if it's harsh. But he's scared. Them was real ass tears. Damn. But then if that's the case, then that mean like maybe sometimes we got the wrong idea as far as reincarnation. Maybe we think we come back as different people. What if we come back as ourselves every single time? I'm just asking. I'm not saying I believe that. But when he say, well, we passed away at the river and this and that, and he's got that whole story, it makes me think, well, what if they came back the same? You know? What if they came back how they was in their past life? And they look exactly how they did, just generations away, you know? Like that could have been in like the 50s when he talking about it, and now it's like 2024 when he's back. I don't know. Let me know if I'm reaching, but that was a little interesting clip. But then when he starts talking about eating his boogers, that's the part where I get lost. Where I'm like, or is he just one of them badass little kids? They're just saying shit because he knows she gon' just asking.
What the holy fucking shit? Holy shit. This just snuck up out of fucking blue. So apparently the hacker group, USDOD, was able to hack into something called National Public Data. And that's exactly what it fucking sounds like. It is every American's social security number, address, all of that shit, just held in fucking storage digitally. Who thought it was a good fucking idea to put all of this information in one? This happened in April, and people weren't even notified. The only reason it came to light is because individuals' identity theft protection services that they pay themselves contacted them to let them know about the breach. Holy freaking crap. I have so many freaking questions. To be quite frank with you, I could give a shit less about hackers. I want to know who is in charge of the national quote-unquote public data, because this is data that should not be public. At the very least, 2.9 billion people's data has been leaked. Start checking your credit reports now. 2.9 billion people. That might be the biggest one that we've seen.
JP Morgan basically had two ships, the Titanic and the Olympia, and he basically made the Titanic look like the Olympia. He got all those rich folks aboard by a guy by the name of Mr. Uster, who owned 40% of the mortgages in New York City and the United States. 40% he owned 100 years ago. And basically, when he died, all the money that was going to the politicians who were against the Federal Reserve, all that shit dried up real quick. All of a sudden, the Federal Reserve is born 1913, and guess what? World War II is 1914. So you go from Titanic sinking, Federal Reserve, World War I, and they've had their machine ever since.
The clip about the security breach, information being exposed, what's crazy is a lot of people is hearing about that now. I got notified about that in April. I remember the day it happened. I was editing hella videos, and when I get to editing, I don't like no interruptions. I got what was it, an email or something from Apple, and they ended up letting me know, like, yo, there was a security breach. So what I had to do was go back through all my apps, all my stuff that I have information on. I had to switch passwords and all types of stuff. I remember that took hella time. Pissed me off. And then when it came out, I was wondering, like, why nobody else having this issue? Am I the only one? It said I wasn't, but like, I had to be the only one, because ain't nobody talking about it. So I never spoke on it. Now we see it.
You said do not, so I should never talk about the case again. Don't push.
Don't even go into it because they're watching you. You have an account. You have an account that they're watching you.
Okay. Okay. And once it
Like I said, if you look into Joe Comer, you'll stop.
okay. So okay, I'm gonna fall back from the case, ma'am. You know, I haven't been posting anything on Facebook because for some reason I'm blocked from Facebook. So
They're blocking everybody. They blocked me.
So this will be the last phone call that Zach TV received from this mysterious woman. And by the way, it's never been confirmed who this woman is. Some people say she sounds a lot like Kenneka Jenkins' mother. Other people say that it might have been, you know, an informant, or it might have just been a person that was just interested in the case as well. But since this call, basically he never heard from this woman again. And shortly after this, he lost his life. So something about this is just eerie to me. I don't know. I hope one day we'll be able to really figure out what happened to Kenneka Jenkins, because I know she didn't just walk into that freezer willingly.
I'm gonna look more into that Zach TV. That's crazy.
Hackers have claimed to have stolen the social security numbers of virtually every single American. So according to a class action lawsuit filed in the U.S. District Court in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the hacking group USDOD claimed in April to have stolen personal records for $2.9 billion, which offers public information to employers, private investigators, staffing agencies, and others doing background checks. The group offered in a forum for hackers to sell the data for $3.5 million. Okay, these are records from the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. The information consists of 2.7 billion records, each of which includes a person's full name, address, date of birth, social security number, and phone number, along with alternate names and birth dates. These hackers have claimed this. So National Public Data did respond to these people's request for comment, but they did send an email saying, we are aware of certain third-party claims about consumer data and are investigating these issues. They also said that they are going to purge all non-public personal information, and we may be required to retain certain records to comply with legal obligations. All right. So if you suspect that your social security number has been, hacked, you need to freeze your reports as soon as possible. I know you're thinking, well, I got bad credit. Anyway, they can use it to open up bank accounts in your name. They can use it to access your medical records. They can use it to access your car records. They can use your social security number for stuff that is not just credit. So please make sure y'all monitor y'all's credit reports and stuff associated with your social security number.
Man, I check my credit score damn near like I check my account every day.
Well, my name is Brinsley McNamara, and welcome to Weird Ireland. Today I'm outside Tralee Town in County Kerry because I'm here to visit a grave, specifically Scottia's grave, who seemingly was an ancient Egyptian princess who travelled to Ireland 4,000 years ago to do battle with a primeval pre-Irish race of fairy gods before getting killed in action attempting to jump over a glen on horseback. Forsooth, whether any of this is true or not, or if this big rock is even a grave, I couldn't say. However, they did put a brown tourism sign at the entranceway saying Scottia's grave, so there might be something to it. But even if not, I rate the 10-15 minute walk down the glen to the grave. Scottia's grave is free to visit and open every day of the year. Thanks for watching, and see you somewhere else in Weird Ireland.
Looks like somebody was having a little bit of a cook-up here not long ago.
Apparently, China's having a heat wave so bad that it's causing their cars to look like Martin when he got beat up. Literally transforming cars into unicorns. Have you ever seen a car with a zip? The only thing you gotta do is let it sit in the sun while it's hot outside. And no cap, each one of these looking very poppable. It's either that or these cars is undercover transformers that got beat up by Optimus Prime and was left with knots on the head from a transformer boot. Ass car. It's either this is AI or they ass is stuck inside an easy bake oven that has been left overnight on extra high. I ain't never experienced a type of heat that separate the paint from the metal of the car. I bet you it feel like two dragons in a beatboxing contest. And to be honest, the moment I go outside and see that my car has knots on it, what I would not be doing is living there. Because of spontaneous heat combustion, I definitely could not do it. This is yet again another glitch from the Matrix. I want to learn how to read all the glitches from the Matrix and break the Matrix. Comment down below Matrix and I'm going to send it to you.
What's crazy with this heat, I don't know if y'all feel this, but it's been like the last week and a half, maybe two. If I go outside and it get too hot, I start getting dizzy, or I get a badass headache from the heat. I ain't never had that before. I played sports in the heat, literally like from I played from middle school all the way to high school football wise. I was always in the heat. I ain't never felt that before. But as of lately, it's like and I get this ringing in my ear like I'm about to pass out, and it's only when I feel this heat. It's crazy to me. I don't know if I'm the only one feeling that. Let me know.
Behavior in the Florida Keys. Since our story on Thursday, we've received a steady stream of videos showing the scale of the unusual event that is now being seen beyond the lower Keys.
And state lawmakers now allocating $2 million in the state budget to study that event. Our update tonight is this week's Don't Trash Our Treasure. A marine mystery in the lower Keys that continues to baffle, shock, what the hell? And break hearts.
I'm so sorry.
According to FWC, since December, at least 21 critically endangered small-tooth sawfish have been reported dead. Separately, more than a dozen species of fish have been seen spinning and acting erratically.
We don't know if these two events are related, but we have the investigations and lines of inquiry going on right now.
And officials, not the only ones investigating.
Well, back in February of last year, I noticed that pinfish started behaving odd, like they were playing dead, and some of them were spinning.
For Greg Furstenworth, the lower Keys are more than just a vacation destination. This is home. That's why after he saw that first pinfish, he pressed record and hasn't put down the camera since.
And then come around November, I started seeing the behavior start doing that again.
So we're in the waters between Little Torch Key and Big Pine Key. Most of the activity has been documented in these inland waters. Scientists say so far it doesn't appear to be a low oxygen event, and the net crops he's coming back don't show any signs of pathogens or bacteria.
At first I was scared, and now I'm just curious of what the environment's going to turn into.
If y'all been keeping up with my page recently, y'all know that I've been talking about the ocean, and I'm telling y'all some shit going on, yo. And I even think on land, like, people been complaining how they haven't been feeling good. Even myself, like, it's crazy. Wake up!
What if it's because they blocked the sun?
What is that?
Like two of them chasing each other on one tail.
I'm confused. I don't know what it is.
The smoke comes from that side.
What is that? Is that like a UFO?
I don't know. Is it two or one?
I don't know, but
back here it looked like it was just one thing and then it broke off.
I'm just catching wind of Elon Musk, mama. But let me know what y'all think. A little weird to me. But the clips with the GoPro, I didn't know GoPros can go that high, so that's why I don't know if that's real or if it's cap. And also that clip before that, I did recently get a clip of Sack having some weird activity going on in the sky. That should be in like the next video. And with this, that looks like it's going through like a portal or something. It's going through something. That's what it looks like to me. It's my opinion. Y'all got y'all's. You know what y'all thinking, collective?
Together.
Abraham Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846. John F. Kennedy was elected to Congress in 1946. Abraham Lincoln was elected president in 1860. John F. Kennedy was elected president in 1960. Both presidents were shot on a Friday. Both presidents were shot in the head. Now it gets really weird. Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy. Kennedy's secretary was named Lincoln. Both were assassinated by Southerners. Both were succeeded by Southerners named Johnson. Andrew Johnson, who succeeded Lincoln, was born in 1808. Lyndon Johnson, who succeeded Kennedy, was born in 1908. John Booth, who assassinated Lincoln, was born in 1839. Lee Oswald, who assassinated Kennedy, was born in 1939. Now hang on to your seat. Lincoln was shot at the theater named Ford. Kennedy was shot in a car called Lincoln, made by Ford. Lincoln was shot in a theater and his assassin ran and hid in a warehouse. Kennedy was shot from a warehouse and his assassin ran and hid in a theater. Booth and Oswald were assassinated before their trials. And here's the kicker. A week before Lincoln was shot, he was in Monroe, Maryland. A week before Kennedy was shot, he was with Marilyn Monroe.
Sometimes with Biden, I feel like they even know that he be glitching out. And I think that they don't even care to fix it. Because they just put it in our face. I think that's part of the plan. Ain't no way they just keep giving us this dude and keep thinking we believe. Anyways, the clip before that. Y'all remember early in the channel we went over that. Y'all remember that? I know if y'all been here rocking, it's been about a year and some change. If y'all been here rocking, y'all remember us going over that clip.
What in the hell living is that? I'm not even tripping. Oh. Sky right now. I think this is it. They're different aliens.
What if I told you the pigeons you've been seeing your whole life are actually government drones?
The pigeon conspiracy by Faye's Adapt is starting to get scary.
Why are they sitting on the power lines all the time? Why are they always on the power lines? Because they run out of fuel and they go on the power lines and they charge up. They recharge. And when they shit on cars, right? You know how they shit on cars, pigeons shit on cars? That's a tracking device. That's not in the updated schematic.
Everyone's been calling them dumb, like very, very dumb. I mean, that's just what they're saying. But he did it. He cracked the code. He exposed pigeons for what they really are. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't believe flat earthers, but this, Adapt is onto something special, and it's getting scary at this point. He might have to go into hiding. Answer me this one question. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? If you go into the comments and say yes, I just can't believe you because they do not exist. And this just cracked the code. I could never understand why pigeons just chill on power lines. And it's because they're powering up. They're powering up to shit on us. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe Adapt. But when there's goddamn Iron Man pigeons taking over the world, just remember I told you so.
Yes, I have seen a baby pigeon. Not in a long time, but I have seen a baby pigeon though. Where I used to live, our apartment complexes, we didn't have, when I was growing up, we didn't have air conditioning. We had the vents that come through, that sits on the outside. You can see it on the outside of the house and you can see it on the inside. You walk up to it, you press it, and it shoots through the house. That's the type of air conditioning we had. And in the apartment complex that I was in, we used to stay upstairs. And they used to have the pigeons, we used to have pigeons on, they used to have their babies up there. And it used to irritate me because I would be in the living room and the vent would be like right there in the corner. It'd be right in the corner. And you could hear them flapping or you could hear them making noise. So I would just walk up to it, smack it, and you could hear them fly off. But then you hear them come right back. But you can hear them have their babies and everything. I've seen them, yeah, I've seen that. It's crazy. We had one that was sick. It was standing by the door. It wouldn't move. We walk in the house, we walk out the house, and it was right there by the door. It just wouldn't move. And then we had, yeah, you could see the heads, baby heads pop up. Sometimes you could even see them drop and fall from the top to the bottom. So I've seen baby pigeons, yes. But do I think that they could be used for what they're saying? I do think that also. I do think that they could be used for drones, footage, stuff like that. So I'm not gonna say I don't believe it. I just gotta say I disagree with the baby pigeons part. That's the only part I gotta disagree with. Keep that man safe though if he's on to something. I don't know if I ever got my car shitted on by a pigeon. Y'all know we made it to the end of this, and if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. This is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But even if you haven't subbed up, you just enjoy coming to the channel, I still love you as well. Appreciate you. Hope you having a smooth 7. Collective, get y'all 7 rolling. Get it rolling. I hope y'all the best. I'm shooting this on Sunday, so y'all should get this on Tuesday. But I hope y'all having a smooth 7. Be smooth and get to y'all goals, get to y'all dreams. Don't let nothing stop that. Vibrate high, not low. But I love y'all. Until I see y'all in the next one, y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my count. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably